What's up guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a boneless. This is a trick that skateboarders used to do back when they looked like this, before emo hit and they started to look like this. This is one of the few skateboarding tricks that you get to use your hands for. You have to have a little bit of upper body strength, but not a lot. To be a well-balanced skateboarder, I think it's important that you learn this trick, but don't be one of those guys that does only grabs and bonelesses. Actually learn to ollie, learn to kickflip, be a well-rounded skateboarder. The only thing you need to know before you learn this trick is how to ride your skateboard. Just push, roll around. So when you're first learning this trick, stand on the board, take your front foot off and let all your weight fall to the back. Then just reach down, grab the board, still stationary, not moving at all. Jump, keeping your back foot on the tail. Keep your back foot touching the tail and planted on the tail the entire time. And as you jump, you want to push the board down with your hand, pull your front foot up and put your front foot back on the board, landing over the bolts. After you've done this stationary a few times, reach down with your left hand if you're goofy footed, or your right hand if you're regular footed. Grab the middle of the board, and you want to take your front foot off kind of quick, plant it on the ground. You're jumping off your front foot. So with an ollie, you're kind of jumping off your back foot, scooping up. But with this trick, you're popping with your back foot and then you're planting your front foot and jumping off of your front foot. You can actually get a little bit higher with this trick than you can with an ollie out of ramps and stuff like that, because you're really jumping with your front foot. It's the same thing as an ollie. You want to suck your knees up, push the board down a little bit, put that foot on, land, and roll away. You can have your feet anywhere, but what I like to do is kind of hang my front foot off a little bit, and that makes it easier to get your front foot off the board when you have to actually do the boneless. So I like to have my back foot right in the middle of the tail, just spread out as much as it can be on the tail so it can really grab onto the board. You want as much of the sole of your shoe grabbing onto the grip tape as you can, because you don't want your back foot to come off the board. All the control of this trick is in your back foot. Your back foot is holding onto the board, your hand is pushing the weight of the board into your back foot, and you can use your hand and your back foot to move the board around and tweak it out, whatever you want to do. But all your control is stabilized between your hand and your back foot. You're really propelling yourself forward and up with your front foot, so you can just jump as hard as you want off your front foot. After you get really comfortable with this trick, try to tweak it out a little bit more. Tweak it out more and more until you feel comfortable enough to do a boneless frontside 180. Some people actually think the boneless frontside 180 is easier than the regular boneless. If you can already do a frontside 180, it's probably going to be easier. The only difference with the frontside 180 is you start to turn your shoulders before you jump, and you take your back foot and your hand and you pull the board around in a 180 motion. So that's how you do a boneless. It's a really fun trick. It makes you feel powerful to be able to boneless over a hip or out of a ramp. It's a really empowering trick. I think more people should do bonelesses. We should make them come back. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, like the video, subscribe for more videos like this, and have a good life and day.
Love.